You know, this job is so easy, I actually wasn't going to film it, but hey, screw it. Let's just get it done so you guys can see how this is done. So, top of your rear strut is going to be underneath this panel. I should have brought my screwdriver to help me pick it up, but there we go, I got it. And there's your two top bolts, 14 millimeter bolts. I'm just using a swivel socket and that's it up top. So here's what we're looking at down here. We're going to replace that rusty and crusty guy. All right, it's real easy. 114 millimeter. Set that off. And 217 millimeters. Now with these, we might have to actually do the bolt head, but we'll see. Yep. So you just hold the bolt head on the other side, which is also a 17 millimeter. That's one. We got one more right here. Now I'll just hit it, hit it, hit it. Rear one comes out easy. It's really skinny. That's what it looks like. Strut one, probably gonna need a little more persuasion. Strut one's the next size up. It's fatter, but it's longer. And then this one down here. This one's kind of a pain to do. But before we relieve it, what we're gonna do is take our jack. Now we're just gonna take our jack and support the bottom. There we go. Now it's a tight fit on that other side, but it's doable. Now that we can kind of see that bolt, knock this one out. And that's what that one looks like. It's the same thickness as the strut bolt, but it's shorter and it doesn't have a point. So if you get them mixed up, strut, knuckle. But just line them up. And now all we have to do is just lower down the jack. Until it clears up top. But you'll see we just lower down until it clears up top. And pull the old one out. Take the new one, I like to rest it in the lower control arm. And then slide it down and up. And then I gotta get up there and line up the holes. It's too hard to show you, but anyways, you line them up. Once you get one in, just rotate it until it pops through the top. And now that that's done, I just, well, essentially all I did was just put that through and then put the nuts on the, just a couple threads. Now I'm just gonna start doing the exact opposite. Now this is gonna be your harder part, obviously, because you gotta just maneuver lower control arm. Having a nice hammer is gonna help you. And something like this shoved in there just to help line up the holes. Because if they're not straight, it won't go in. so. Then I want to do this one. So we're going to use the jack, get underneath the strut, and we're going to raise it up. Now you're able to move this left and right also, slower control arm. So straighten it out, lift it up. And again, if it goes too far one way, you just got to come underneath here. Something like that. There we go. Now we're moving in the right direction. Oh, too far high. That's too high, so I'll just lower it. Go. And I'll do one last one back here, which is for the sway bar link. Again, you may have to utilize this. There we go. Kind of off, so now we just and now we just tighten those three up. Now what I like to do with any vehicle with doing struts, I like to lower the vehicle completely to the ground before I tighten up all the bolts. Now, don't expect aftermarket bolts to be the same as the factory. If you use the ones in the description, they're going to be 15mm bolt heads. But that's it. This job took 35 minutes and they charge, you know, I forgot the quote they gave this guy. It was up there. It was more than $500. You can have this done at your house with very basic hand tools for just, I don't know, $100, $100 and something. There you go. Like, subscribe, and see you guys next time.